Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. Happy April Fool's Day to everyone out there. Let's start off with the biggest joke of all, this team of the week. What a complete garbage team of the week. The highest rated card is 87. There's nobody to be excited about. I mean, there's a couple okay usable cards like this. Party would be usable, and Didi is usable, Andrew Robertson is usable, Marquinhos is okay. I mean, he'd be great for a first owner League Gun challenge, something like that, but most of these cards are just complete trash at this stage of the game. Now, last year, I remember people were getting excited for this Poulsen because heading was such an awesome part of the game, and he was 6'4", had 88 heading accuracy, 87 jumping. Well, I don't know what it was last year. It wouldn't be the same stats. I don't remember at what point. He had several boosts, but people were excited about Poulsen last year, but just from this one, just complete garbage. Now, I've seen some people saying, okay, well, it's not EA's fault because they were just picking a random team from the past couple years or whatever, but they have the power to pick whoever they want into this. I mean, they are the ones that made those limitations. I mean, change the limitations. Last year with Prime Icon Moments, they changed those left, right, and center whenever they, on any whim they thought of. So it's just a terrible team of the week. That's the bottom line. But let's just get onto it. Let's look at our SBCs. I know we have a new player out here today. It's this Adel Taarabt, and he actually looks like a fairly solid player. There's one thing I really don't like about him, and you'll see it right there in the physical column. 70 stamina. What are you doing to us, EA? I mean, why not make that? I mean, you look at this card. The only things that are in like yellow, I mean, you see green, 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 everything above 80. Then you get to his defending. I mean, that makes sense for a Cam to not be a great defender. But then you look at his physical, okay, jumping 54, but why not make his stamina, if you're going to make his strength and aggression 98, 93, why not just give his stamina 85, you know, because it's going to make it basically impossible to play 90 minutes with this card. You can maybe use him as a super sub, but, you know, when you complete one of these, why not just boost them up a little bit, especially at this stage of the game. It doesn't hurt anything, so I would just plead EA to do that. The other thing that's a little bit low are his finishing is a hint low, his agility is a hint low. I would probably do something like a sniper. That's kind of what I'm thinking I would do on him, because I'd like to see his agility and his balance is a little bit higher. The other thing I like about him, he is from Morocco, so that would give you a nice link if you have that Hakim Ziyech player moments from, I don't know, several weeks ago, was an objective card as a super strong card. And he's also Liga NOS, so he would give you some nice links for some of the cool Liga NOS players we've had this year. So it's a fun card, especially he's very cheap too. I think, what was it, at 80, was it 84 or 85? I'm pretty sure it was an 84 because it was like 30, 40. Yeah, it's an 84 rated squad. You cannot go wrong crafting this card. I would say to do it, but, you know, just know he's going to have some limitations. He would be fun to use. He'd maybe be either a super sub for you or maybe used in like just crafting some other kind of fun team with some of the Liga NOS players. Maybe also use Ziyech and some Ajax players, but he would give you the ability to do something cool. So I do like that. Oh, and the other thing, he is 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I don't love medium low. I used to just completely write off medium low, but then Messi this year is medium low, and he is absolutely amazing. So I've kind of softened my stance on that a little bit to where I don't completely write someone off for having medium low work rates. So I do think he would be a strong card, and at that price, he's definitely worth it, especially for an 88. Because what's just a regular 88 going for right now? Let me just take a look at that. So someone like Neuer, he's an 88. So let's just see what Neuer is going for. Is he going for 30? No. 37. So in that 35,000 range, let's see how much the SBC was. Let me just bring up Footbin over here real quick. What is he going for? Last I looked, I thought it was less than that. So 45,000 coins is the Footbin solution right now, and I'm sure you could get them a little bit cheaper. You can always get a little bit cheaper than Footbin's price. So, I mean, it's really not even much more than just a discard 88 at this time, so you can always throw them into another SBC, use them for that, because, you know, a lot of times you have to buy these Neuer cards or buy these other keepers to kind of fill out some higher rated SBCs, so you cannot go wrong completing him. I would highly recommend doing this. So let's move on. What else was in our squad building challenges? I think we had something else. So still the Foot birthday kit. Oh yeah, the April 1st. Okay, I saw this and I'm kind of upset because I was actually out Oh, let me just say this. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. But I was out. I wasn't here when the new content dropped. I was on the hunt for some newborn diapers. Our new baby is not quite 8 pounds yet, and we have size 1 diapers. We bought a huge box of the size 1 diapers to kind of get us through. It's like 300 diapers, something like that, to kind of get us through all this crazy coronavirus time. But those are still too big for him, and we ran out of the newborn diapers we had, so I kind of had to go and search around, try to find some newborn diapers. So I was not here when the new content dropped, and it spoiled the surprise for me. I saw on Twitter people talking about this bronze player pack, and it actually includes like 5 rare gold players, so it's kind of like a small rare gold players pack. So make sure you do this one. Fair play to EA. It was a really cool thing. I wish I could have been surprised. I had like the genuine reaction to it, but that is pretty cool. And that's kind of a neat kit too. That April Fool's kit is kind of neat. It's kind of different. And when EA gives you decent content, gives you something kind of cool there, you're kind of like, oh, that's kind of a neat kit. But if the only thing they're giving us today is April Fool's kit, you're like, what are you doing just giving us a kit? So it kind of, give us some content and we can kind of accept some of these kits. And then wasn't there something else? Did we miss another one? What did we miss? Thought there was something else. But maybe not. Maybe that was it. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Let's see if we can craft this one. It was also kind of cool. You need something like just bronze players, and you need, like, what is it? Okay. So the max overall rating is 60. So if you don't have the bronze cards, just go and open up some bronze packs. I mean, it's a great time to do the bronze pack method. You always make money on bronze packs, and where you don't need any chemistry at all, you're just going to throw in stuff. So we need 3 leagues, 3 nationalities, 3 clubs. So let's just start throwing in some players. I guess we just need, I don't even know that I want to, I guess let's just use Squad Builder. Let's do Squad Builder, Bronze, and then I can move them out of different positions. And let's see, we want to make this rating low to high. So this is kind of cool. This will give us something we can use our really low rated players for. But you can see there, we already have like 77 chemistry, so that is not going to cut it. Let's put a striker at goalkeeper. Let's just start moving some people around, see if we can get down to what we need. We're going to have like right backs at striker. And let's see, that's not going to work. Let's put a CB there, put a left wing up. So now we're at too low a chemistry. We're at 27. Okay, now we're at 24. Let's see, what if we do something like that? That's going to take us to 31. And that's going to make it 32. Now, what if we changed him right wing back to right back? I think that would be perfect. Okay. And those are a dime a dozen, so I don't mind that at all. So that was pretty easy. That's pretty cool. Let me just scour it real quick. I do try to check to make sure we're not getting rid of something we don't want to get rid of. Like, there is a championship goalkeeper, but he's so low rated. I don't know that he would even do any good. And, he's only 200 coins, so we'll submit him. No worries there. So submit that. And again, that is a cool thing. Fair play to EA. We always try to give them credit. I'm hard on them. Like that Team of the Week moments, complete garbage. This April 1st content, pretty cool. And again, part of it is, that is part of it. We're in April. This isn't September when the game's dropping. We don't need to be stingy with players right now. Just overload us with players. And also, even doubly, because most of us are stuck at home right now. Most of us are looking for something to do. So it's a little frustrating, but what are you going to do? So let's open up our bronze player pack. And again, guarantees 1 bronze player, but you see 6 items, 5 gold, 5 rares, and also 1 bronze player. So again, very cool, EA. I do like that a lot. Thank you for this. So, and also it costs like nothing. So you're getting 5 rare players for basically just completing the bronze pack. So make sure to do this. We're not going to get anything. Okay, are we? Okay. So who is this? Is this Pavlinka? Is that his name? Yeah, so we're getting 84 Pavlinka, and honestly, when we only had to turn in bronze players, I'm pretty happy with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And I was kind of confused because it had like the bronze trail coming up while we were opening the pack. And we also get a blue Herrera, which could come in handy. These are all untradeable. Wow, my gosh, I've packed multiple untradeable Irish rare players. And let me show you, if you guys do not know, while we're on this. And I think they're still going for quite a bit. We'll have to check that out in just a second. But from this new advanced SBC, this, which one is it? this 4-leaf clover, rare Irish players sell for a lot of money because you need, what is it, 5 rare Irish or Northern Ireland players to complete this team. And so I didn't have a lot of them. I opened up a ton of bronze packs. And it's weird, EA will like change the pack weight based on what is going on the market, it feels like. So I packed a few of them from the bronze pack method, but since I've completed this, I've gotten a couple untradeable of the rare Irish players, so they're not worth anything to me. But if you come across a tradable rare Irish player, make sure to sell it. Let's see if we can see what he is going for on the market. We got to claim our items. Okay, so Clifford, let's see if we compare price. So you can just see the prices here for these. This is just a rare Irish player, and this is one of the many things you could get out of a bronze pack. So just do that bronze pack method. Open up bronze pack after bronze pack after bronze pack. Oh, they've come down quite a bit. I'll take it back a little bit. These were all going in the 6,000 to 7,000 range. So after a certain amount of time, they have come down, but still 3,000 from a bronze pack, 2,400. I could probably even buy that one and sell it for a little bit of profit, but that it is what it is. So rare Irish players, if you come across those or pack them, make sure to sell them. We'll finish your SBC first and then make sure to sell them. But the Herrera, I'm also excited to get. I don't know if they're going to give us more Champions League content. The last time when we were supposed to have Champions League fixtures, they gave us a ton of Champions League content. I completely ran out of all the blues I had on my team. They were going for a ton of money on the market, so I am happy to have a blue. And let's see, do we have a tradable Zinchenko? No, so we're going to have to get rid of him. But we could recover him with quick sell recovery if we needed to. So let's see, was that it? Let's see what we sold. What did we sell? Okay, we sold some silvers. Oh, look at this. I got this. Guys. Make sure you are doing these commable SBCs. So I completed another one last night. So let's see, which one was it? So I'm back to 0 out of 10 on the Common Sudamericana, and from one you get a ton of silver players. Like you see there, small prime silver players pack, silver players packs, and you can complete these for like 4,000 or 5,000 coins at most. And generally, I'm making my money back. On this one, I actually made money, and you can see here this is what I packed. These both. I think all of these were from not just player contracts. These 2 MLS players, which, you know, that's 600 and 400, but still, that's great. But this Saudi League player sold for 10,000 coins. And this Arsenal player sold for 2,000 coins. So out of that pack, I paid about 4,000, completed that portion of the SBC, and I made just from these 13,000 coins. Plus, once I completed it, I got that 88 rated player that I now can put into an SBC. And what I'm thinking I'm doing, the last thing I have to finish up on icon swaps is the Bundesliga online. I think I have everything else. And I need to finish Bellarabi. I've started working on him a little bit. I've only got 1 cross. That one's kind of... And I always forget to do low driven. I need to do some low driven shots. I need to get some more crosses. I've only got 1 of those so far. But let's see. Yeah, so the last icon swap I have to do is Bundesliga. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is complete the Jadon Sancho Player of the Month card. And where is he at? He's right here, and he's not super expensive. It's an 85 and an 86. So if I craft those 88 rated players from the Commable SBCs, that's going to make this Jadon Sancho basically free. And it's just going to take my time. And it does get a little mind-numbing. You're just trying to buy these Sudamericana cards. And if you're trying to buy a bunch of them, I say the best thing to do is go on the companion app, because we still cannot search for Sudamericana or Libertadores players on the transfer market on the console. Like, I do not know what's going on here. So let me just make sure still. So still, it does not have it, but on the web app or on the companion app on your phone, you can search for Sudamericana, and then you can just change your buy it now to say 400 or 500 coins and just keep buying players as they get listed. So that's the way I do it from the console, because I still do prefer the console, but I've shown you guys this several times. I've just got a bunch of players here and then I'll just, pick them and just see what's on the market, see if there's anything going at a price I want to pay. Like that one for 1,100, that's a great deal. That's a great deal for that center back. Perfect. So we bring him into the team, so that's going to help me complete it. And what I do, I just... every hour, 2 hours when I'm on the game, and I don't necessarily want to go into a game, but I want to do something on the game, building up my team, I'll just go through those and try to buy some of them, try to create them. And so, you know, let's just check a couple others. Let me just see. And this for 1,100 for that center back was a really good price. He's usually pretty expensive. Let's see. This right back is usually pretty expensive. Let's see if anything good for him. 1,800 is honestly not that bad for him, but what I do, I'll put in a bid for 300 on them, let it ride. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't, but you know, you just have it out there. If it wins, great. If not, no big deal. Just check this center back here. So there's another one, 150. I'll put a bid of 300. Just let it ride. See what happens. See if there's any. 1,000 is honestly not bad. Tempted to buy him, but you usually can get him a little bit cheaper, but 1,000 is not bad for that. Just check another one real quick. This one's ending soon. Just pop 300 out there. And again, if you just keep doing this, you're going to build up a ton of these pseudo-Americana cards. And you can see here, I'll just show you what I store on my transfer list right here. Or you can see I've got several extras that, you know, I just buy them and buy them and buy them, and then when I complete an SBC, you know, then I send them back into my club. So, you know, once I complete it, then I come back here to my transfer list and see, okay, who do I need to do? But like, let's just see this Roa. Let me just see if it'll tell me what I paid. So I paid $850 for this one. I paid $850 for this one. This Martin Arias 500 coins. So you can find them pretty cheap if you just kind of look. That one was 1,000. That one I might have packed. Let's see. This one 800. So you just kind of keep looking and you'll find those players and complete those SBCs. It makes everything so much easier. But anyways, guys, this is going to wrap up the video. Happy April Fool's Day to everyone out there. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere. Give me a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.